All right, let's see how fractional exponents work. Another way of writing the number square root of 3 is 3 to the 1/2 power. Another way of writing the square root of 5 is 5 to the 1/2 power. Also, the square root of 7 is 7 to the 1/2 power. In general, the square root of a number x can be written in exponent form as x raised to the 1/2 power. Now suppose we have the cube root of a number. We can write that as the number raised to the 1/3 power. The cube root of 10, that's 10 to the 1/3 power. And so on. If we have a number x and we take the cube root of it, that's written as x to the 1/3 power. The fourth root of x, that's x to the 1/4, and so on. So as you can guess, the nth root of a number x can be written as x to the 1 over n power. Okay, let's work with some actual numbers, not just x's. Press pause while you evaluate each of these. So this is what you should have gone for the answers. 9 to the 1/2 is really the square root of 9, and that's 3. 8 to the 1/3 is the cube root of 8, and that's 2. 16 to the 1/4 is the fourth root of 16, and that's 2. So far we've only looked at fractional exponents that have a 1 in the numerator. Suppose we have the number 4 raised to the 3/2 power. We can think about this in two ways. First, we can take the number 4 and raise it to the 3rd power, then raise it to the 1/2 power. Or we could take the number 4, raise it to the 1/2 power, then raise it to the 3rd power. I think I prefer to do this one. So this is just equal to 4 to the 1/2, which is 2, raised to the 3rd power, so we get 8. So that means that 4 raised to the 3/2 power is equal to 8. Okay, let's try another one. 16 raised to the 3/4 power. We can write that as 16 raised to the 3rd power to the 1/4, or 16 raised to the 1/4 power cubed. Again, it's this one that's the easier one. 16 raised to the 1/4 power, we already know that that's equal to 2. Then we cube it, and we get 8. Okay, so in general, x to the a over b power can be written as x to the a raised to the 1 over b, or as x to the 1 over b raised to the a power. And the reason that this is true is because of the properties of exponents. If we have an exponent of x, and then that whole thing is raised to another exponent, we multiply exponents. So this is really x to the a times 1 over b, and a times 1 over b is really like a over 1 times 1 over b. A over 1 times 1 over b is just a over b. Similarly, this is x to the 1 over b times a, because we multiply these two exponents, and 1 over b times a is a over b. Okay, so the reason this is true here is simply properties of exponents. Let me give you a couple problems to try. So you should have gotten 25 for the first one and 32 for the second one. Okay, try this one last one. Okay, in this one I chose to take care of the 3 first, so I wrote it as 2 cubed to the 1/2 power 2 cubed is 8, so we get 8 to the 1/2 power, which is the square root of 8, and that simplifies as 2 times the square root of 2.